Yes, I got MOSH. I got Justice Beaver, his twin brother. Make sure you follow them on Twitter for DeFi Kingdoms, baby. They're all always sweet and awesome stuff. I love it. We're talking. So if you caught the video on Sunday morning, we were doing a debate on how to best level the heroes, even though it wasn't too much of a debate. That's what.
Yeah, it was a lot of other.
We kind of actually agreed. I thought you guys were going to be shooting me down, but
No.
my biggest takeaway that I can't get out of my mind is that they spoke with, I think, Hubert or one of the devs that said, basically, maybe a level 99 hero could maybe beat a level 1 transcendent, one hero that has a transcendent active dominant gene, right?
Yeah. So it was either in an AMA transcript or chat somewhere in there, but it was screenshotted. I wasn't able to find it when I dug deep. I just got a new phone, but we will find something on it, or I'll ask in Discord.
Well, and hey, Starbuck, if Starbuck's on here, if he wants to get on, you want to get on, Starbuck? I can, because this is his thing too, along with you guys.
Yeah.
If we need to. Nooney's in the house. I love it. Nooney is the bomb for our Aussie buddy. Okay, I love it. So I even find that hard to believe. Like, really? They're gonna like make the game. Hey, J-Dub. Yes. Okay, you want in, Starbuck? I'll send you the link. I'll do it right now.
Get out of bed, fool. Get out of bed, huh?
We're gonna get Starbuck in the house. I'm gonna do that right now.
Right on, man. I'm gonna dig through some of this stuff real quick here.
Okay. It's like they would really have it to where a transcendent, you called it a skill. Is it skill? Gene?
It's a skill ability. Skill ability. And I want to clarify, it was an example that Hubert was saying that level 99 basic could probably get beat by like a lower level transcendent ability stuff. Here. I have it clipped somewhere. I gotta deep dive and
clips everything.
Okay, I got so much stuff on there. It's crazy. Charts, all sorts of stuff. But
okay. So that is fascinating. So that and so I looked through. I also with my calculator counted my heroes between my 7 accounts, and it looks like I have 911 heroes. 0 with transcendent, 0 with elite, like is the dominant gene, several with advanced. Not a ton though, not even a ton on that.
How many advanced do you have?
Oh man, it's a lot. It's probably at least 50 to 100 or more.
Oh, then you have elites and potential transcendants. Eventually. Yeah, tons of ingredients
coming. So that's what we're going to talk about now is how to actually do it, what tools to use, things like I just saw in the tavern. When you go in listed in the description of this video, I have this dfkanalytics.com. And so you can search there, the tavern. And if you click on the active one, there's 2 transcendents for sale. One of them is a knight. It was like, whoa, it's only 245 crystal. Well, another link I have in the description is dfktavern.com/ancestor tracing. And when you go there, just on the top, you put in the hero number, and the top row, if the Gen 0, which is going to be mythic, so you look for the purple, but if the Gen 0 is 1 through 19, that gets thrown out. It's like corrupted, right?
They have to be re-rolled if they want to participate in PvP or PvE.
That's right.
Been clearly stated in AMAs.
Yeah. So, which means it won't be transcendent, essentially.
Yeah.
Yeah. So, okay. So, there's one other transcendent, Dark Knight Legendary level 17, level 17. It's transcendent active 1, active 2 is advanced 2. And that thing, they're wanting a pretty penny for it, 50,000 crystal.
Oh, yeah. Probably your everyday owner, everyday player in the game.
Yep. Yeah. I could even look up who it is. But anyways, okay. So we're gonna have, if Starbuck comes on, I sent you the link, Starbuck, but Mosh and Justice Beaver are gonna teach us the ways of, because I talked to another guy today. Who was it? Someone I could look that up. Shout out to whoever that is. Said that you taught him how to do this, and he's been summoning. Here's Starbuck. Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
All right. Pretty active in DMs and get
And he
said, people asking questions and stuff like that. So for sure.
That's like his primary focus on summoning. Okay, so Starbuck, how are you, my man?
Hey, thanks for having me again.
Yeah, love you guys. Okay, let's do it. Show me the ways.
All right, so I want to do a summons for you. I want you to look through some stuff, but I'll show you. Maybe I'll do one real quick here, and we'll
I have tons of heroes that I'm sure. Now I have 7 different wallets. That makes it complicated, but or 6, I guess.
Well, I'm sure you just send me a 0x of 1, and I'll look through the advanced stats that you have on there and see if there's a match.
Okay.
I could do that too. That doesn't take long at all. Let me see here. Let me see what I want to do.
But the main thing you're looking for is to pair an advanced 1 or even a basic 1 with a basic 2, and that will get you an advanced 1.
Yeah, yes. I just did that. I think actually I just did that yesterday. So I found a Seer and a Berserker match online, Elite 1, Elite 2 on one and the other. And then it also had an advanced and the active 2 and a passive 1 advanced. The 2 advanced passed the Seer, and then the 2 advanced from the Berserker and the Seer mutated. So I had an Elite 1 in the active 1 and at advanced and an advanced in active 2 and passive 1. So I wish I streamed that one.
Wow.
I'm just going to open up some windows here and then we'll talk about it.
Well, they're on right now, Adventures in DFK, which I talk about every single video pretty much without fail with Raph and Neindorf, baby. That's kind of one of the main go-to sites.
Yeah, I use that one, and I use my next DFK hero by Coolio.
Oh, yeah, next DFK hero. So Coolio today, hit me up, baby, because they've got, he's working with Zelly on a bot. I think, and I'm going to get them on the show talking about a DFK helper, but Coolio also has nextdfkhero.com. So you go there. See, I looked at that a little bit ago and I noticed that you can't like sort your wallet yet. Remember Coolio saying he wanted to add the feature where you can search your wallet and sort it based off advanced or those skills.
Yeah, and you could do it in this one too. Mosh is showing you in DF King on the right hand side of it. You click on the top and you'll see your advance.
Oh wow! So dfking.co. Okay.
Mike's hitting something.
dfking.co.
I like this one too because if you see how on the right hand side of Mosh's screen you've got a dragoon there, and you can click on it, hit the star, and it'll bookmark that one hero. So imagine you've got 7 wallets. You could bookmark 7 heroes from each one of those wallets. Each time you click on that icon for one of the heroes, your page will pop up, and at the bottom it shows you the 0x as well as the username.
Wow.
You click on that 0x and it'll pull up all of those heroes in your analyzer, and then you can just simply filter one by one.
I love it. Okay. Man, this is awesome.
All right. Here.
You have to. So Nooni said you have to make sure they align with each skill set.
Right.
Yep, that's correct.
So you've got your skills that are advanced 1, or your basic 1, your basic 2. You can't match a basic 1 to a basic 8. Your basic 1, your basic 2 can mutate to an advanced 1. So the advances go 1 through 4, just like that Transcendent chart you saw. So that, and on the screen here, I'm not going to steal Josh or Mosh's thunder, but it tells you how your mutations work. And Mosh, I'll let you take it away.
Okay.
Run with it.
So I just quickly, I didn't look at this before or anything like that. So I just went over here to DFK Adventures Cup is the site I'm using right now. Cool. Yeah. And I put in my pirate over here that I have, and then I searched DF King for a rental to see if I can find any advanced mutations or subclass mutations. Typically, I try to align the summons so that I'm not wasting any potential summons on advanced class mutation or a potential basic class that comes out. But for the purpose of this video, I'm going to go with this Monk Thief. It has 5 summons, so it's 2 less summons than my pirate, but it has a subclass mutation, a basic skill mutation to a advanced mutation, and it looks like there is an elite mutation for elite 1 and passive 1 as well. So the 4 that pop out there in orange, that indicates that there's a mutation there. So you got your class mutation, your subclass mutation. So this has a chance to be a Ninja Dark Knight. It has a chance for an advanced, in the passive 1, it has a chance for an elite skill. And then there's a passive 2 advanced mutation as well.
Okay, because passive 1, it's advanced 1 for the 1 hero. The other hero, the passive 1 is advanced 2.
Yep. And that's the combination needed for an elite 1 mutation.
Yeah, and then on the passive 2, you got basic 3 and 4.
Yep, and they align for a mutation into advanced 2.
Yeah, and so what are the chances of those mutating, or is it guaranteed?
No,
let's roll. We're going to scroll down here. First, we're going to take a quick look at visual genetics. We're not really going for that right now. We're going for some skill mutations, but I always look at it because it's nice to get those to hit too. And it doesn't look like there's any mutations or advanced plus any advanced plus or anything anywhere. And we don't have any visual unknown mutations either. So we'll go into the summoning chances. This is my favorite part. So from top to left to right, you got the class. And so that shows you your percentages. I don't necessarily like that there's a knight that jumped up in front of the ninja. I typically like that to go pirate, monk, and then ninja the next one. And I typically will try to see if I can get a pirate or a monk in the recessive, so that you increase the ninja mutation or the advanced class mutation from 14% to like the low 20%. But that's a whole nother, I got to prepare for that ahead of time. So for the purposes of the video, we're going to pull the trigger on this anyways, even though that's one of the things that I try to steer clear of. But anyways, we got a subclass mutation to Dark Knight, which is actually a little bit higher than the typical 14%. So we got some extra juice there.
You have the paladin chance too, and your ninja is slightly increased as well.
Yeah, we can break that down too. If we go back to the dominance and recessives, we could show why it's 17% versus 14%.
Yeah, absolutely. So there's the first hero over here on the left. It's got a basic 4 backing up the basic 3 there, and then there's another basic 3 and the other hero over here. So those have small percentage chances. As they go further into the recessive, it's a less of a chance, less of an impact, yes. But when they do add up, if you have some matching ones in there backing up the mutated basic 3 and 4. So that's why you're seeing the 17.5% rather than a 14%. So that's a good thing for that, definitely. Thanks, Justin or Starbuck, for pointing that out.
And so as far as active versus passive on the chance,
so it's speculative, and I think they've said some stuff. Maybe Justin could speak to this, give him a chance to talk about the actives and passives real quick while I search through this a little bit deeper.
Well, there was one more that we were talking about. So that subclass on there. So if you see on there, you've got an archer and a thief. And instead of it being the 14% that you'd normally have, there was a 17% chance that the archer thief combo would turn into a dark knight, which thanks to Albus and Stronghold, we know that.
Yeah.
So what we also see here is that archer is backed up in the recessive one. So when you have an archer, you have a higher chance of getting those higher mutations to get into that mutated class.
That's like the subclass is like a pure breed kind of.
Yeah. So imagine you have a sage and a dragoon. You have a higher chance of getting. Imagine you have a sage and like a dragoon knight. You have a higher chance of getting a and I'm just talking about recessives here, not like dragoon up top. I'm talking subclass. If you have you're combining a dragoon knight and a sage, you'd have a higher chance to get your dread knight than if it was like dread knight anything, or excuse me, a dragoon anything else and a sage anything else. You want that backed up in the same sense that in even with like elite stats. So when you have like an elite 1 and an elite 2 backing it up, which I could show you, we bought one today that shows that the dominant gene was an elite 1, and then the recessive gene behind that is an elite 2. So if you looked at my pair for it that has the elite 2 that I need, since it's an elite 2 up top, an elite 1 to make the mutation to Transcendent, an elite 1 in the recessive to that, I have a much higher chance of getting the elite, first of all, but my Transcendent opportunity also increases as well.
Okay.
Is that right? Did I say that right, Joshua and Jacob?
Honestly, I wasn't listening to you, bro. Sorry. I'm trying to get this stone and just get stuff set up for this summons, and I can explain it. My bad, dude.
I could send you the stone.
Oh no, it's all good. This is what I do. Okay. I support those guys providing liquidity, man.
Oh, I love it. I know that used to be me, but I'm not currently supplying much liquidity. I was supplying so much liquidity.
Well, I appreciate whoever's providing some stone liquidity right now.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. Okay.
All right. Let's get back to it, guys.
Wayu won. I love it. Noonies just gave Starbuck a shout out. I love this. Okay.
Yeah.
Here we go. So.
Okay. So we were going for, what was that one? This one. Okay.
So on Twitter, you got MOSH, which is at like Crypto Hell and Back, something like that.
Yeah.
That's it. Beaver and Starbuck. All these guys are all over Twitter when it comes to DeFi Kingdoms. And you'll get all kinds of alpha all the time. Like every day.
That's literally the only reason I have a Twitter.
Twitter's my research source. All right.
So we're not sure if the passive, because right now you're just looking at the passive. You're not looking at the active.
Not for this particular one. It's not a match, but I could show you. I could email you, Josh, a match so you can see what it looks like with the passives or with the actives.
So I'm going to go back through and look up. So there's a few things here that stand out here. The pirate here had a lesser enhancement stone used on strength, and the blue bonus is on agility. This guy over here doesn't have any stone or anything used, but that's not why we rented him. We rented him for all the orange down here. We got an elite mutation possibility in the passive 1, an advanced skill mutation in the passive 2. We got our obvious class mutation to a ninja, and we have our subclass to a potential dark knight. All cool stuff.
All cool.
No visuals.
What happened? What happens if a basic 1 combines? Because that hero had a basic 1 as its fourth, as its like recessive 3.
So you can
and
see
an active 2.
listen, I misspoke earlier on the 4s. It has to be a basic 3 backed up by a basic 3 for it to have any impact on the percent chance to go up. I'm just a little tired. So, and I know that we were talking about subclass earlier anyways, but anyways, let's go to the actives here. And this shows you the percent chance on all the active 1 through 2, passive 1 and 2, even shows you your element and background. But you can see there's no active mutations or anything really in the genes and the recessives, an active 1 to potentially pass on any sort of advanced. There's nothing in active 2 either. You see the advanced 3 way down at the bottom. That is not going to happen like 99.99% of the time, you know. And then passive 1s where it gets juicy, we basically have a combined 75% chance for either an advanced stat or an elite stat. The one that stands out is the elite 1 at 14%. Passive 2, we have a mutation potential from a basic 3-4 to an advanced 2. It's pretty normal, 14%. And then you see your element background that can come and play, obviously in duels, maybe in PvP. This is just a quick look at the potential advanced visuals, indoor elite visuals. There's really nothing in hairstyle, nothing in hair color. Head appendages, it looks like nothing really. Head app color, nothing. Back app, there's an outside shot, 3.5% chance for draconic wings. That would be cool. I've had it happen multiple times. Back app, nothing, and stats unknown and visual unknowns, nothing. So let's go press a button. Do you have any questions, Grady?
Well, yeah. So when you come back up to the chances, when you go to the chances of the, right here. So let's say the basic 1 hit the advanced 2. What would happen in that scenario?
So on a mutation of a basic 1 and a basic 2, if it hits, you would get a advanced 1. But there is no match here for that.
Actually,
it has to be in the dominance. It has to be in the dominance of each hero here.
Yeah.
Sorry, go ahead.
If you scroll back up to, right here, the stat genetics. Okay. You were just there. Go back.
There you
go.
You're looking at the visual genetics.
No, not the visual. That's another video. Okay. So when you look here at the passive 1, you got advanced 2, basic. Okay. So, and then on the other side, you have advanced 1. So that's the goal, right? We're trying to combine those 2. But let's say the basic 1, that's the recessive 3 of the right-hand side one. Let's say that one wins out, and then the advanced 2, if it's basic 1 combined with advanced 2, what happens then?
So it doesn't mutate. Very 2D. But the recessives don't mutate. The only ones that are able to mutate are the dominants here. So you're not going to get a recessive 1 to mutate with a recessive 1. That just is not how it works. But if a recessive 1, say over here on the monk, say the passive 1 had an advanced 1 like it does in the dominant, and there was another advanced 1 in the recessive there in the same passive 1 column, then that increases the chance of it mutating with that advanced 2 to an elite.
Yeah, it's the exact same as when you're trying to mutate the classes. That's what I was trying to call out with that archer, and the knight, making it a stronger possibility for it to mutate to the dark knight, or the archer and the thief to the dark knight.
So
can I say something real quick? I know it's the MOSH and Starbucks show, but that's okay. Let me chime in. All right, you see the advanced 2 in the first hero and stat genes, and you see the advanced 1. You see in the recessive 1 in both of these, they got the 5s.
Yep.
Okay, we'll scroll back down here. That's why you see advanced 1 in the passive 1, advanced 2 in the passive 2, and that basic 5 is in front of that elite at 18.75% instead of like 14. Yeah, because each one of those in the recessives at like 9% and some change to pass on. Thanks for showing that, Beaver.
Okay. Okay. So anytime the number doesn't matter. So if you have as the main dominant gene as a basic 1 and it combines with an advanced 2, an elite 2, those won't mutate.
No, only you can pass on. But you can pass on at a 37.5% clip on each one of those. So say you had a hero, like say this pirate had an elite 2 instead of an advanced 2 in passive 1.
Yeah.
And had the advanced 1 over here on the monk in the passive 1.
Yeah.
In that column down here in the passive, it would show 37.5% for advanced 2. And then it would say 37.5% chance for the elite to pass on. So that's a whole nother talk and not really what we're kind of trying to show on the mutations there, but that's about passing genes on. I like to do that, but I only do that if there's an additional mutation of a gene in there. So that's kind of another story. But for anybody getting into mutating genes or anything like that, really you need to focus on the dominant of each here. This site is so great for that because it shows you those mutations. And once you get the hang of that, you can dig into the recessives for additional percentages added to your potential
it
mutations.
gives you the chances. All you got to do is scroll below anyways.
I have a feeling this is all over the place for people, but really what we're looking for is those mutations and those dominants.
So one last question I have is that for the passive 1 and 2, what will that do for PvP versus the active 1 and 2?
We have no idea.
We don't know.
No, I love the question. We have an idea based off of theory crafting, gaming in general, and typically, in my experience, and I think Starbuck can second this, passives are usually healing or some sort of. It could even be a special move or some sort, but it's just speculation at this point. But these NFTs have all these different traits. All this different stuff under the hood. Wisdom Gaming's working really hard on PvP. They're here for a reason. Even the basic unknown or the stats unknown and the visual unknowns. Someday, when we're in beta right now, but when they build this out, these are all going to have specific purposes. And the way the skill tree works, advanced is better than basic, elite is better than advanced, and transcendent's the end game. So when you kind of simplify and zoom out a little bit, and you have faith in a project, this is what this stuff's for. And doing it now is just getting ahead of the curve, man. And realizing there's only 42 true transcendents in the game on all hero classes combined. You got time to start working at this, guys. You know what I mean?
Yes. Yeah. I know. That's crazy to hear. So it's like you don't even care about the rarity of the class as much as you do these genes. Getting Transcendent ultimately, right? We got Coolio now.
Ultimately, what I'm personally looking for is this orange all over the map. Anywhere I can get it. The rarity is a box I try to check, but it's typically one of the last boxes I check. If it works out, I don't mind spending the extra for a match or something like that, but it's not the reason I'm doing it at all. My favorite go-tos when I'm looking for matches, I obviously class, but subclass is one of my favorites, and these stat ability mutations. Those are my go-tos. I try to check other boxes like stats unknown and stuff like that if I can, even visual mutations. But those aren't that's not what I'm looking for. I'm looking for subclass and ability mutations. If I get the rarity on a card, cool. But I'm not going to overpay for a rental that I don't have when I can find something else that gets what I'm trying to do done. You know what I mean? Yeah. And listen, the devs have created crystals and stones and all these other cool things, and they're going to introduce more things to it. You got attunement and atonement crystals. You can make even a common hero, if put together properly on summons and stuff like that, monsters. I'm telling you, monsters.
I have journey stuff too. And so that's my point. I treat all heroes as potential PvP heroes, even my basic common heroes. That was part of the debate a little bit. man, we got so many awesome comments. Okay, so but yeah, we're pretty certain the passive 1 and 2 will definitely impact the hero regardless.
Yeah, it's
like
one of the
it doesn't even count.
And
it may be that certain classes, the passives are more important than the actives. I mean, there's so many layers to it that, I mean, I could theory craft all night long and bore all of you. But that's my favorite part, to be perfectly honest. And the Beav is crazy with the theory craft, and some of the stuff he bounces off me, I'm like, dude, you're crazy. I don't even know what you're talking about. But it breeds, this cool conversation and people meeting from all over the world to figure out this game that's being built around us. I think it's so cool.
Yeah,
I'm just an old head gamer. My first system was an Atari, and I've been playing the next system ever since. So you know what I mean?
Yeah.
So true.
Wow.
So you guys want to press a button?
Let's do it.
All right,
yeah, in my case, let's do this. Let's summon this.
I'll give them one last look here. Here's the potential mutations that we're worried about. So we're going for a Ninja Dark Knight with an elite skill ability and maybe an advanced. So all the Juju, send it.
Yeah. Right?
Mm-hmm. Let's go Leggy vibes too. We got a couple of. I will say, always check the levels of your heroes. And if you can add Gaia tiers, juice that bitch. You know what I mean?
Man. Yeah. Always.
If your heroes are under level, think about mythic pets. You might want to power level them. You know what I mean? I chose the swiftness stone on this because I have a chance to hit a blue bonus on that, and it's only a lesser, but that plus the blue bonus is a significant buff to the growth score moving forward on a potential elite ninja. So that's what we're doing.
Yeah. I'll use the lesser stones on the basics, but I'll always try to get the regulars if I'm trying to mutate and advance to elite, and real quick, even better if I can.
Yeah, if I'm going for a Sage or a Dragoon or a Dread Knight, I'm using at least a regular stone. I stage my stones up.
Yeah, and so one note that to make is that in what your brother just said, Mosh, Justice Beaver, right there, maybe we exaggerated a little bit. The abilities versus the stats on the last video when we were saying a level 1 versus a level 99 with the level 1.
There was some confusion. There was a bit of confusion,
but still this is going to be
needless to say, I'll get Hubert to freaking say it again because I'll ask him. I'll bug him in poker. So. I start adding everybody in Discord. We'll get to the bottom of this for sure. Yeah, we ain't perfect.
Yeah, you should see my thread to Beeves. I was like, I said what you told me. You got it.
But you didn't say you said what you told me. But that's all right, dude, because
that's I saw it.
I seen it with my own eyes too. I seen it.
Anyway, I mean, traveling. You know my rules: trust but verify, and I have not verified.
Always verify, and it could change. They don't want to be pinned down. So that's why they don't say anything, because they might change their mind or something might change. I tried to pin down Workhorse Baby, Pervy Sage, to get on, and he said maybe later.
He's busy right now. We want him working.
Yeah. I would love to get him on. I hit up 50 Fox today to get to, but they're all like traveling.
Oh, I saw that. Yeah, I saw that.
Yeah.
Those are some cool dudes. Hey, keep poking them, Grady. Keep poking.
Yeah, I bet you someday. I can see it happening. You got Thanos on here before. You've had Raph on here.
Yes.
I feel.
If anybody can do it,
getting all these great guests on here.
Hey, and Sergeant Filthy McNasty, man, he actually got Poland. So getting an actual team member like a Hubert on would be amazing. I love it. Okay, let's do this.
Okay, let's do this. All right, fellas. Send the juju.
Starbucks up there.
Ninja vibes. There you go. Okay. Show me the ninja. You can only win one way in this game, and that's by pressing the button. So. Mm-hmm.
Hey, you've got that 0.22% chance to get a paladin too, baby.
Hey, you're right. Yo, he got that shapeshifter the other day. Don't count it out.
That's right. Yeah. That's right.
0.02.
Yeah.
Man, this is
so many more people on DFK chain, man. This used to be a little faster.
I love it. We got Zelf sending good vibes. We got Coolio, who we just mentioned a little bit ago about his next dfkhero.com. And I think
Coolio, I got to get in there and use his.
I was just talking to him the other day.
Yeah, Coolio, and I had Coolio on the show too. He was like my first one. And
cool dude. Very
Coolio,
helpful.
I remember Coolio saying he would like to be able to search a wallet based off the advanced or whatever, based off those.
Holler at me when you figure that out, Coolio, because I'm down.
Yeah, Coolio. Give us awesome. An update. Give us a message that. Yeah.
Yeah, it's all right, Grady. It would be awesome to just throw in 2 freaking addresses and then it just show you could filter through and see all the potential class mutations, all the potential skill mutations. It would be so dope.
Oh, man.
I literally did. I would pump your shit all day long, Coolio. If you could pump that.
I'd give you a percentage of my elite heroes, man.
That would be amazing.
All right, ninja.
So yeah, confirm, do it. So the main thing I need to look for with my 911 heroes, I need to go through and look for all my advanced ones, and then go through and look for all my advanced twos.
Yep.
On the first active one, and then do the same thing for active 2, the same thing for passive 1 and passive 2.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
And you never know, you may have multiple matches, just like I had yesterday, where you've got multiple matches and some of them pass through.
Okay. Man, I'm gonna do it.
Oh, it's a night.
Oh, hit a low percent.
Yeah, I wonder what the percentage was real quick. Before we check the rarity, let's see what the percentage was on a night.
It was 18, I think, wasn't it?
Oh yeah, you're right. It was the one that jumped up in front of the ninja that I typically don't.
We don't do that.
That's all right though. Let's see what it is here.
But hey, if you got
nice rare, let's see what kind of elite skills it has too. And it's a minor, so I'll take that.
He's an island boy too. Let's go.
25969. Let's do it.
Put that in there.
Yeah, this one of the other reasons I like this page too is because you can instantly pop that hero up, and a lot of the other ones it takes a while for it to catch up. But this one's like automatic.
Oh, we got the elite.
There we go.
No way.
Transcendent Paladin next week, Grady, huh?
Go, Grady.
That is huge.
Yeah. I have a
Paladin
for that, brother, I think.
Hey,
we have a Paladin jar for Justice Beeves who thinks it's pronounced Paladin. So if anybody throw some nickels in there for him.
Team Beav, you can hit the comments. Team Beav.
Yeah, let's see what else hit on that real quick.
Yeah, Coolio said he's been a little behind because he's been focused on DFK Helper, which is a botting service with Zelly. I think, are you guys doing that together, Coolio? I think it's another really good bot service. It's the one that Sandwich Punch uses. A lot of awesome guys, and they've been using it for months. And I know that Coolio is the bomb. So we got lots of awesome developers. And Zelly is too. So Zelly, I'm going to get these guys. We're going to talk about it on the channel. So awesome. Yeah, Archer has decent strength too, he said. Okay.
Yeah, Archer's not a bad subclass for mining. It's not terrible. And plus you can match it up with a friggin' Warrior Thief and go for a Paladin Dark Knight. There you go.
Man. So I'm gonna be combing through my wallets and finding some good heroes to summon together.
Yeah, for sure, dude.
Yeah, that is awesome.
So you can tell that I try to go for elite mutations. This is one of my wallets here.
Okay.
Yeah. There's my Transcendent Dragoon up there at the top. That was, I believe it was the very first Transcendent skilled elite class in the game. 188978. I want to show you something cool on that real quick. 188978.
And generally speaking, you're just trying to find the perfect kind of pair to summon. You still want to shoot for the next better class.
The goal is to get a Transcendent mythic Dreadnought.
Right?
And literally everything I've set out in this game to accomplish, I've literally just manifested all of it. I started with one hero. I didn't know what the hell I was doing. I bought a wizard miner.
Yeah.
Perfect.
6 months after launch. And then I came across Mr. Zipper's deep dive into genealogy. And
shout out Mr. Zipper.
Read it like 100 times, and I messed up. I missed so many summons. I even did priest with a priest. I mean, I did some dumb shit at the very beginning, but trial by error, and it was all the way up to $22 and all the way down to 12 cents. So
man,
Mr. Zipper's our Bible.
Yeah. But this is. I just want to show you this real quick here.
Yeah.
The cool thing. The thing I'm most proud about this card particular is I was able to get the subclass mutation. I was able to get a strength bonus, and I used a strength stone, and it's a minor. On top of that, I was able to get the Transcendent mutation, an advanced mutation, and I got a stats unknown mutation as well, and it's got advanced hair. So
Obviously, need that.
That's a lot of boxes to check. When it came out, I was speechless.
Wow.
Literally shaking.
Yeah, I went on a summons bender after he hatched that one. Okay.
Yeah, he was like, I gotta get one.
Wow. Thank you, Noonie. Noonie's like, Grady, I'm gonna DM you later where you can download a spreadsheet, then pair, match, and organize.
Oh yeah, there you go. Hey, forward that to me, man.
I certainly will. Yeah, and the guy that was talking to me today that said you helped him with this, and he's been doing it, and he sent me a screenshot just like you did. It's Eric. I think it's Eric.
Oh yeah,
it wasn't me.
Yeah, he's
cool.
love Eric, dude. He's awesome, man.
Good dude.
He said it wasn't me.
That's his Discord name.
He's come a long way, man. He came in, he was just like me. He didn't know anything, and he DM'd me. We got talking about pets and stuff like that. Put him on Game on Pets, and then he just asked me some questions on mutating class and advanced abilities after watching your video. I walked him through it, and I think he's up to like 10 advanced stat mutations, and he's got a couple advanced class mutations. So he's off and running, dude. He's spending all his money.
I'm all about paying it forward with the information to help these people through it too.
Yeah, that's
it'll all come back.
I can't believe you accidentally get an elite. I mean, obviously you've got to work to get it, but I mean, with 1,000 heroes, I don't know how you don't stumble upon one. You know?
I've got 0. I know.
Insane.
0.
No, but I will say this, man.
Lots
like
of ingredients, though.
I love the DeFi Kingdoms community, and my DMs are always open. And I love the fact that I can sit there and chop it up with people that are just as passionate as I am and super knowledgeable, more knowledgeable than me. I mean, just today, Three Wolves blew my mind on some Gen 0 gross score stuff, and my piggy bank is tight until I get mine. So anybody out there that got some Gen 0s, let me know.
And this is something I would always kind of look at this, even with my Gen 0s. I would factor that, but I just didn't factor it very much when I was buying my Gen 0.
If you can get a matching set of Gen 0s, I should not even say this until I get mine. But if
and a mythic
that's the hesitancy. Like I'm gonna go back in later and it's gonna be all wiped out, just like the pets. We had our discussion over the weekend, and if you go look at pets right now, I think the floor for a triple mythic is like 3,000 now, something like that.
Yep. And the triple legendary floor is up over 600 or 700.
Yeah, it's flying, dude. And here's the deal: it's not going to get any cheaper. The market moves, and even if it's not built yet or completely clear, the winners speculate. And if you're not out there theory crafting and speculating, you're going to pay a premium to get what you want. When everybody
realizes what it is.
I mean, listen. Mm-hmm. Fast forward a year from now and say PvP's out or close to being released. You got level questing, some other stuff going on. The pet utility's been unlocked and just shining.
Yeah.
You're talking thousands and thousands USD to get even one. You know what I mean?
Right.
So
Right.
it's all about your risk tolerance too. But I believe
Yep,
in DeFi kingdoms, and I think people tuning in believe in DeFi kingdoms too. So
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, the Gen Zeros have almost like cut in half too.
Yeah,
they've been bought up.
Yeah.
They're just awesome. And that's kind of where I just lost, I went kind of all in. I've got 12 of them. And
holy smokes, Grady. We got to talk, homie.
Yeah. You got to relook at your matches now.
Yeah, holy smokes, dude. That's awesome.
Let's see what matches your Gen Zeros have, man.
Yeah.
No, and you will, because I'm donating 3 to the Fight Club tournament.
Well, summons, right? Not the actual.
And it'll be your pick. You can pick whatever Gen Zero matches you. I have a mythic thief Fisher level 11 paired with a legendary archer.
Wow.
I've got a mythic seer seer gardener paired with a legendary berserker Fisher.
Wow.
Doing big things, Grady. I like it.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
And then, but the awesome one is a pure breed. I could even do it like for the second time over the last week. My pure breed archer miner Gen Zero rare paired with a thief gardener rare, both pure. I got this was maybe yesterday, a Dark Knight miner, because you've got like a 50% chance to hit a miner, and then like a 30-some% chance for a gardener, and like a 12% chance for a forager, and 0% chance for a fisher. They're like,
hey, there you go.
And second time, man,
I'll take those odds.
And so that's actually probably my best pair, because it's pure. You got a 23% chance to hit a Dark Knight, man.
Mosh, I just sent you a Discord message of the match we found today for the Ninja and Summoner, if you want to take a peek at that.
Okay. Should right now? Yeah.
There you go.
Or
we'll do it right now.
Okay.
Why is that not loading now?
Johnny Smith, baby.
Hold on. Oh, there we go. Come on, baby.
So many people are going to use this site now. It's going to come on now.
Oh, this is the one that you sniped from me because I had a match too.
Yeah, so we're talking about it.
You should buy this. You should buy this. And he was like, "You slow, bitch."
Never mind. You think too hard. I'll buy it.
Oh yeah, this is the Transcendent Sage attempt here with multiple advanced stats. This is an awesome.
Oh, look at those chances.
Yeah, so look at this. Yeah, so this has a 15% chance for an advanced and active, and then you have ridiculous chance for Elite 2 because it's backed up, I think, with an Elite 2 somewhere. It must be.
We'll look at it. It is backed
Elite 1, and then you got your obvious Transcendent down there at 7%. That's so cool.
Yeah, shout out to Questing and Perilous for even putting this up.
Yeah, for real. Thank you, Questing, for selling this, dude.
Justin, what you want?
No, I'm so happy for you, bro.
Yeah, that's a beautiful match. Go up to the show.
Yeah, so what I was going to show on this one is you could see it's got the double match for an advanced and a Transcendent. So active one is the advanced, and then active 2 is my Transcendent match. But it also has an opportunity to pass on the passive 1 advanced 4. So this potentially could be a Transcendent Sage with double advance.
Could be triple
as
advance because you.
No, I don't think triple.
Oh no! Yeah, that's it. They're both passive ones. So yeah.
Dang.
Yeah, that would be.
Yeah, and so what I'm excited about on these also
vitality and luck for PvP, because that would be dope.
Yeah. But the stats unknown. So now that I'm looking at stats unknown and we don't know what they are, why wouldn't you want to have Transcendence in there? And I don't know if somebody's already made one, but I'm hunting for it. So you have one.
That was going to be another question.
Yeah. Were you theory crafting that you thought stats unknown might be like special moves or something?
I thought it'd be like, a finisher. So you've got, I posted something on one of
pure speculation, but
obviously just speculation.
Hey, we love as Raph says, the reckless speculation, baby.
Yeah,
and we're at a point right now where if speculation sounds cool enough, they might be like, yeah, let's do it.
We recklessly speculated on eggs too and pets. So
hey man,
we'll see how that goes out.
I stay in the ear of anybody that will listen. That includes devs. So
I love it, man.
Yeah.
Okay, dudes, this is
Right on,
awesome.
man.
That's
awesome,
love this.
dude.
Anything else? Anything else to cover?
Oh, I could go on forever, guys, but I'm getting a little tired myself.
Yeah.
And I know you're Midwest, so you're crazy. I think you had to get dressed to get on, didn't you?
Oh man,
Yeah. Good morning, Grady.
You got to keep a suit in the office, man.
I was sitting in here in my underwear all day.
Yeah.
So I woke up in the middle of the night coughing. I just started coughing like crazy.
I know, yeah.
And then I started throwing up, and it was because
terrible.
like every time I coughed, I would throw up, and it would come through my nose.
Perfect.
Hot shower time.
Yeah, for real. No,
Yeah,
my
well-
voice doesn't typically sound like this. I'm still recovering from my cousin's bachelor party like a week and a half ago, and I haven't recovered my voice yet. So
He must have.
I think you sound
this
better.
Fishy Foods.
So
this Fishy Foods, that's actually Eric.
yeah.
Yeah,
that's it.
I
Wasn't
love it.
Yeah.
Hey, I gave you a shout
What's up,
out,
Eric?
Eric.
Yeah, dude.
I
My
love
guy.
it, man.
I'll tell you what, that dude, he didn't waste no time getting mythic pets. He could put up his mythic pets probably up against just about anybody in the game.
Mhm.
He's got, I think, one of each crafting bonus. Like he's set up nice.
He's
that
leveled
that
up
guy,
over the last month.
That guy didn't waste any time. Yeah.
So with pets, okay, let's say you have a 3-star combat on a rare. Like I've seen it. I think I've got a rare with like a 3-star on something.
I have a double mythic old turtle that's rare.
Yeah.
Okay, you can get him.
How will that compare with a mythic 3-star?
Well, the rarity bonuses have more to do with the XP boosts, so that's why the mythics are sought after for that. And I'm sure as more alpha gets released, there'll be reasons. Listen, people are sleeping on legendaries too. I think you need to catch the legendaries too. That's one step below a mythic. And if you can find good rolls on those for good deals,
I did. I bought another one today for 220
I
jewels.
saw you, Brady.
Yeah. So I'll buy up these floor ones, especially like the 3-star ones.
Yeah, they're not going to always be going for that cheap, I don't think. So.
I know. I love
Go
it.
get yourself some mythic pets because these guys right here are cheat codes, man.
Yeah,
absolute cheat codes.
Some of these mythics are way more rare than some of these other mythics too. We should do a deep dive on rare variations and odd pool. And there's some speculating with the odd pools, but there's always collectors out there too, and they look hella cool. Shout out to Second Best Dad, and Atlas Parker and all those guys. They did a great job.
Speaking of Second Best Dad, he had a tweet a couple of days ago talking about he doesn't think that people realize or just understand how cool PvP is, and that's coming from the director of pets, right? Like he's the guy that makes the pets. So
right.
I don't know, just hearing him openly say that, I think pets might be important in PvP too, man.
I got on there and was like, okay, let's get you on the channel and talk about it, baby. I don't think he responded at all.
Yeah, he's cryptic with it, man. He'll just shoot you with some freaking doodles if you ask too many questions. So.
There's got to be one person on that team that's like Mark Ruffalo, who just in the bag.
Yeah, let's find him.
So cool. Like the bloater fish is this snail shell.
Yeah, dude. I got the actual bloater too, which
bloater
is
snail.
Cool.
Okay, show me I've never seen a bloater.
That's odd.
There's only like 5 or 6 in the game, and it's like, I mean, to me, the bloater is like the most beloved symbol in DeFi kingdoms, and I'm so stoked to be able to have a Harmony Protocol bloater, soon to be Ghost Chain freaking NFT, like the. It's
can't make any more on Sentinel 1.0. You know what I mean?
Plus, it's Mythic Combat Magi Magi freaking Carp, dude. It's dope. I love it.
Nice.
I love it, man. That is crazy.
Yeah.
I love it. Okay, guys. Anything else, Starbuck?
No, man. Yeah, we got to get in here and slap some eggs as soon as that pops off.
Oh yeah, that'll be fun. We should do an egg hatching.
I don't hatch a ton of eggs at a time like you guys. I sit and wait and snipe like patches of 3 and 6. So you'll see me.
Real talk though, he just wait for me to go open up like 10 or 15 of them, and then he's like the guy at the casino that jumps in right after somebody gets
that slot machine that's just juiced up, ready to.
Yeah, I'll take one of those scratch tickets that my brother just lost, please.
Wow, I love it. Coolio said, "I hope you guys saw this. Hope we saw what? Maybe he's talking to somebody on the chat." Okay.
Oh yeah.
I
love you guys.
Well, I love all you guys, dude. Keep bringing the fire, Grady, and everybody in the chat. I can't see
everybody on Twitter and Discord. Keep helping each other out. That's what it's about.
DeFi Kingdoms all day, every day.
Yeah, we're fam. I love it. We're family.
Yeah.
Justice Beaver. Make sure you follow these guys on Twitter. It's awesome. Okay. We'll see you.
All right, bullish, y'all.
Okay. Okay.